Meet sailing yacht Avanti and her crew, Gerard and Jacqueline. We left Cape Town in December 2021 on our floating home, heading west on an adventure of a lifetime around the world. The rainy season has started as we expected, and with it come some new challenges.
You can see how brown the water is from the river. This water used to be super clear, but we had so much rain last night, and check all the debris that's come out of the river, kind of stuck on our mooring lines.
Even a trash bag full of diapers.
So all the trash we see when we walk to the market, it's next to the river, has now entered the ocean. Anyways, let's clean this up.
The brown color of the water is caused by the runoff from a nearby river after the heavy rains, and most of the debris is also from the river banks, which hasn't seen rain in a few months. We won't be able to use our water maker until this water clears up again. Normally the rainy season, or so-called northwest monsoon, starts in November and lasts until the end of March, but we haven't had much rain until now. The southwest of Lombok also seems much drier than the area around Matram and Bali. Today I'm tasting another local Indonesian beer. This is also a Pilsner beer, and it's on the cheap side, so it's not like a craft beer, but we don't see these being consumed or advertised that much. It's called Singaraja, and I think the brewery is Raja Rimba. So it's also brewed on the main island of Java, and it comes in a bottle. This, I think we've seen it in cans as well. It's got 4.8% alcohol. The bottle is 330 milliliters. So yeah, let's see how this compares to the other Pilsners. It's also a very clear, crispy beer, just from the appearance. This tastes actually quite a lot different to the Bintang, which is also a Pilsner. It's got a little bit of a more of a hoppy, malty taste actually. So yeah, I must say I enjoy this a little bit more. In terms of the cost, these are about 25,000 in the supermarket. And in terms of a rating on this one, I definitely enjoy it more than the Bintang. So I'm gonna give this one a 7.5 out of 10. Cheers.
We rent our normal scooters and head to Matram with our Dutch friends from sailing vessel Black Moon to a big shopping center for a few supplies. Our visit to the city also included a stop at the immigration office, where we needed to apply for our first visa extension. With our special visa that we had applied for before our arrival in Indonesia, we were allowed to extend our visa, but were surprised at the cost of around 4 million rupiah to do so. After a lengthy search for our scooters in the parking area, we head to the waterfall just outside the city, driving through some busy streets and beautiful rice fields.
The Benang Stokkel and Kelambo waterfalls are loved by tourists and locals alike and was very busy on the weekend. We were told that we are not allowed to enter as tourists without a guide, but the guide comes at a very affordable price and he took us to the lesser known waterfalls in the area. On our walk to the waterfalls, we find these large HDPE water pipes. The pipes are just laid on the ground between the lush vegetation with a few concrete anchor blocks here and there. This would definitely raise the eyebrows of some of my engineering colleagues back home.
The local people are predominantly Muslim and I was not allowed to swim in my bikini. Only fully clothed females are allowed and sadly I didn't have a spare set of clothing with me. I wasn't too sad about not swimming when we got back to the bikes and Gerard pulled the leech off his leg.
Don't miss next week's episode as we accidentally get seated with the Matram governor at the annual rice throwing festival. If you enjoyed this week's video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, share and subscribe to see when the next video is launched. Thank you to our Patreons for their support monthly. We appreciate it very much.